We're running 2 proxy wars right now. It's Ukraine versus Russia, Israel and Hamas, which it turns out we've been paying for the whole time through U.S. aid. Awesome.
How many stairs was it? Because it can be.
You're telling me.
Pretty challenging. He had to carry my luggage up the stairs to get to the studio, and it was quite.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a minute, man. But yeah, and again, it just seems like one of these things that, look, okay, you want more diversity in the art department at your high school, sure, all right, yeah, let's make sure that the Aztec artists are getting as much. Exposure as Renaissance. Fine, all right. But when it comes to life and death, when it comes to protecting the largest nation, the largest armed forces on planet Earth, trillions of dollars and 350 million lives at stake, I don't think best of the best is really because when we were growing up, that was the whole advertising. 100%. Join the army. Yeah. Best of the best. Yep. That was it.
Yeah, but I think that's the mindset pretty much of the country right now is offend me all you want, but do what you got to do to keep this country safe. I don't care. 100%. I don't care I don't care. I don't care, Margaret.
Yeah.
Yes, there it is.
Exactly.
Oh, man, that's another legend right there, man. The J.D. Vance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's killing
But that is the thought. That's where we're at. Is we don't care.
Yes.
These things that you guys care about, we just don't care anymore.
People
the
are tired of it,
safety
man.
and the sovereignty of our country is what we care
100%.
about. Period.
And what you're seeing is significantly higher numbers of guys going in to join. Because shocker, guys want to fight for an organization, a government, and a country that's not going to, when they show up, is not going to immediately just start trying to, shove DEI down their throat. If that's what they wanted, they would have gone to work at their local Starbucks,
Sure.
But that's not where they're at.
Yeah.
And
it's not even the DEI so much, right? Like for me, it's just that I want to know that the person next to me is competent enough to save
Absolutely,
my life.
man. Yep.
Right? Like I have
100%.
to be able to trust this
Dude,
person.
You're absolutely right. I can tell you, having been in a combat environment and getting shot at never, while that was the case, did I think to myself, man, I really wish that the guy next to me looked a lot more like me because I would feel infinitely safer if that were the case. Absolutely not. On the contrary, it was, number one, it was incumbent on me to make sure that my guys were trained up on medical processes. Number two, I knew that the guy next to me was capable of executing if necessary.
Yeah.
And that's all I cared about.
There's no way in that high pressure environment that you can do your job if you're focused on whether or not the other person's doing their job. You can't play high school basketball if you don't believe passing the ball to the other person, they're going to catch it. At that level, it will completely submarine the entire team.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, I'm not going to hit the cutoff man because I don't think the second baseman can handle the throw. It'll destroy the whole team, right? Now you're putting into that higher pressure cooker of like, oh, by the way, if we screw up, we're all dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's okay because, Jamie needed to paint his nails. Also, like, not for nothing. And this is going to sound horrible, but, I'm a pro 2A guy. You're here in America, give him a gun. If you're undergoing hormone treatment, I don't know if you've ever been around your wife when she changed birth control pills.
Listen.
Like, if you're undergoing hormone therapy, you should not be around military-grade firepower anywhere.
Yeah. That's why my husband keeps our stuff in a safe, thank God, because I'm perimenopausal. And there are days, you know what I mean? You know what I mean.
I got you.
I've been pro 2A my whole life until she's looked at me and given me a stern look, and I'm like, well, maybe not everybody should have a gun.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had a front row seat to what it's like when the estrogen and progesterone are all flop.
Now imagine doing that like on purpose. You know?
That's what I'm like. So the mental soundness is very like. So to that point, perimenopausal women should not be in the military.
I mean, that's
how dare you?
That's what did I say?
Everybody found it controversial when Pete Hegseth wrote his book. I think it was War on Warriors. He wrote his book, and in his book, he has a whole chapter where he talks about women in combat. And he also did an interview, and he discussed precisely that. And he repeated it. He said, I don't think women should be in combat roles. And to be frank, I echo that sentiment. Not because I don't think that there isn't a role for women in combat. There is. There absolutely is. I mean, there are some phenomenal individuals. People don't see the behind the scenes that happens, right? Like,
you're talking about on the ground, boots on the ground. You're not talking about like they could be drone operators.
100%.
Yeah, they could be administrators.
Even when it comes to some of the best individuals that work in the CIA or intelligence acquisitions or anything.
we're good manipulators.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
So excellent.
I'm
at it.
shocked the whole FBI isn't
Right?
just
Right?
Puerto Rican women.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
They knew I was cheating before I even thought I was cheating. But I was like, damn, I probably am cheating. Damn, you're right. You have made a good case. I didn't know I was cheating on you, but I do apologize. Yes.
There is absolutely 100% a rule, without a shadow of a doubt. However, what I'm specifically saying, and I think this, I'm not putting any words in the SecDev's mouth, but what I assume that he was alluding to, having been an infantry guy himself, is no shit, boots on the ground in a combat setting wherein you are, engaged with an enemy combatant directly. Mm-hmm. That is a whole different ballgame. Look, the fact, like I'm 5'10", right? 5'10" on a good day, ish.
I don't know. I'm 5'7". I feel like I tower over you.
Probably. All right. So I mean, I'm an average sized guy is what I'm trying to get at. You know, the special war. There's some guys on my team like freaking massive tanks, dude. Absolute just tanks, right? I weigh about 280 pounds with all my kit, gun, rifle, plates, everything. 280, close to 300. Those guys are 300 plus. Mm-hmm. You're gonna tell me that you're gonna have a 100-pound girl drag this dude?
That's a lot to haul.
Hell no. And see, that's what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for the guy or the girl if she's capable, but I mean, it's few and far between. The guy that is capable of dragging me if I get hit. Because I know for a fact that if that guy, if the buddy that's taking care of me were to get hit, I know I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, so the women who are in are the women who've proven themselves physically as well as mentally.
I would not be opposed to them being there.
Right.
My argument,
like they need to have a really strong jaw.
Yeah. Now,
what I mean? You know what I'm talking about.
True.
Those girls, like they can. You just look at you just know like they're gonna be really good at this sport because they look like a dude.
Without getting too controversial, though, I will say this. The social dynamics change significantly when you introduce a female in a very, very machismo alpha male.
Yeah, you can't put me on base with Demi Moore for 6 months and expect me to behave myself. Come on,
just say it.
She might have a bald head, but she got some tickle bitties.
She got some tigs, bro.
Yeah.
And she's in desert shape.
And she did not have a bra on the entire time.
What am I supposed to do? And my testosterone is
they
through the roof. I'm in my caveman moment right now, man. No, this is.
They weren't real though, because their nipples were in the same spot on both sides.
Yeah, we're gonna need to pull that up, Don. Just for the people that don't know what we're talking about, in the production note here, Don, go ahead and throw up as much G.I. Jane B-roll as you want.
Master Chief?
Lieutenant, seek life elsewhere.
Suck my dick!
But that's a factor to consider, though, because, the physicality, sure, 100%, I think we can all agree on that. But the other aspect that people don't often want to talk about is
just
the
want
social...
competence, bro.
Yeah.